And we're back.
Oh, you interrupted me.
Well, that's what you get.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the era where triangle is back and not circle.
I remember when I first...
Hello?
Yeah, you don't want to go home yet. I remember when I first played Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And I believe that's when the transition was happening.
Okay.
So during the PlayStation 2, it was confusing because I had gone from playing PlayStation occasionally at like my cousin's house and my uncle's house to, you know, I finally have my own PlayStation. Mm-hmm. It's a PlayStation 2, but I figured that, you know, B is always back on Nintendo things. That's just how it's always been.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense, B for back, but...
I guess, yeah.
When PlayStation switched it up, it was really confusing because not every game switched it up at the same time.
How do I get there?
Can you fly?
I can't fly. So continue what you were saying.
It's really confusing, and, you know, going back and playing old games is the worst. Especially if you're playing a game that has, like a new iteration on a new console, and they change the controls.
I understand.
So, like, muscle memory kicks in.
Yeah.
And muscle memory kicks your ass.
Kicks in your butthole.
Just shoves its foot right up your ass.
It kicks in the door, your back door. Hey, I did it.
Here's changing controls. No, developer.
I found it, by the way.
The way to get to the key?
Yeah. Can I go that? I've already been that way. So you gotta get here, but if you fly to the key... Uh-oh. No, stop. There's a button to press, that... I don't remember what button to press cancels your flight.
Not that one.
It's triangle.
Because triangle is back.
Yep. So let's fix this.
Okay, perfect.
So... You were talking about... Well, I guess you kind of finished your...
Yeah. I was just talking about muscle memory.
Diving is muscle memory.
Oh yeah, that's right. You dove in high school. You were the swimmer diver champion.
I was not a champ. I was pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong, but wasn't a champion. I got 4th at state. So.
Because the other people cheated. Don't remember that happening?
No.
Well, I was there. It happened.
We didn't even know each other. I remember. Oh,
Gims.
This is mean. There we go.
You're safe. I don't know why you're complaining about.
There we go.
There we are.
In diving,
it's muscle memory.
It is, because you sit there and you practice a dive like 30 fucking times in an hour. And then when you actually get to the meet, you're like not supposed to think about it. You're just supposed to be like, yeah, I've done this dive hundreds and hundreds of times, because if you focus on it, then you're gonna like fuck up somehow.
Yeah, so I understand that.
You just like get on the board and you just kind of go automatically. Mm-hmm. You don't think, you just do, and you're like, I know how to do this dive. I have done it 100 times.
And you've got like a routine, or just like a little ritual before you do it.
Yeah, everybody kind of has some kind of a thing. Like there's some people's rituals are really long and it sucks because they'll be like sitting there and they'll be doing some kind of a back thing and I don't know, there's some kind of like breathing thing or something with their hands, but it takes like 40 seconds and you're supposed to just sit there in silence and wait for them to like finish. Did I get everything?
Nope. Nope.
Oh no. But it takes forever and you're just like, just go. But you know, you don't want to do that because you get in trouble by the judges and fucking they'd get mad at you and then they'd have to start their ritual over.
Well, I understand what that's like, because in bowling it's sort of the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, you practice bowling, you just throwing the ball down and trying to hit the same spot 100 times.
Yeah.
But like, you get to that point when you're like, if you're in a league, you know, it's your turn, so it's like, okay, the 3 guys before me all got strikes.
Well, see,
so now it's not my turn to fuck up.
Yeah,
so
you
then you're
can't-
like, you know, I had one where it's like, okay, I'll grab my ball.
You can't think like that, though.
Well, too bad. That's how I thought. So I grab my ball, and, you know, I'd find my feet on the lane, and then oh, there they are. There's all of them. Literally all of them are right up there.
Those aren't gems.
Oh, they're not?
No, those are lives.
Oh. Well, I put my feet on the board. And I'd lift my ball up beside me, and then as I breathe out, like, the ball lowers into position, and I grab it with my other hand.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when I start taking my steps. So it takes about, 20 seconds for me to throw the ball.
Yeah, I know. We go bowling, and I watch you do it every time.
It's... If I don't do it, then I mess up.
Yeah, that's okay. Ah! Well, we've never gone diving, because that's not something that you can just do.
Oh, why not? We can go down to the diving alley.
But, I don't even... It's kind of... Oh, can I go down there? Probably not.
You can't angle the camera, so I wouldn't
I
bet
can't.
on it.
I haven't been on a board in a few years.
But I'm sure you're going to do the same thing as you normally would.
I would be rusty. There is, like, you can't not ride bike for 6 years and then just, like, get on the bike and ride it flawlessly. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to fall over and crash, but you're not going to be as good. Like, if you could, I don't know. I
was going to say, isn't it like riding a bike? You never forget?
Yeah, you don't forget. Like, I don't forget how to do stuff, but I'm still not going to do it just flawlessly the first time I get on a board. Yeah. One, I'm incredibly out of shape. And diving...
Treasure chests.
Yeah, and diving is very... You wouldn't think so, but there is a lot of, like, core strength involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I have none. So...
400 out of 400.
Yeah, I'm done.
Is that all of them?
Yes. Indeed.
Yes! You're good!
But, fuck it, who cares?
I care, man.
About diving?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's a part that I've never been able to see that. Like, I've seen a video of you doing it, but I've never actually seen you do it.
Seen me dive?
Yeah.
So? Like, I don't know what... There's not much for me to explain. I guess it'd have to be something where I just do it. Also, now I can show you that the guys just moon you.
Oh! Haha! Asshole. Literally.
And he's just scared. So one of them's a badass. Ha. And the other one...
He's got a bad ass.
Yeah, they're gross. They're very square.
And yellow.
Maybe I'm too close. Maybe that's the thing.
He decided, like, you're too far away. You're too far away. No? No. Get. Shoo.
I don't actually know how to get across.
Get across where?
What do you mean? I have to get...
Over there.
Over here.
Over.
But I don't remember how.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Because you have to if you want to beat the game.
Yeah.
If you want to get that 100% that you so desperately claim to desire.
Claim to desire.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The words aren't coming out and I'm like...
No, I know. I get it. We're very not on a roll.
Excuse me, you just ran into that fucking opening?
It's dry.
Entering the dry canyon. Also known as your grandma.
I think old people have, like, a lot of sex, though.
Yeah.
Like, what else are they gonna do?
Hey, everyone. Don't forget, your grandma's probably boning your grandpa right now, because, I mean, if they're not playing cribbage, what are they doing? And I'm sorry for putting that mental image in your head, but it's probably true.
Assuming that you have grandparents still.
Alright, fine. Hey everybody, you want to have a thought? everyone that lives in a retirement home are probably having like weird orgies or something.
Just big, saggy orgies.
Did you have to use the word saggy?
Well, what else would I use? I could use sloppy or floppy.
Senile?
Just a... Whoa, where does this go again?
I'm pretty sure that this is my wiener. I've lost all feeling in it, but I can still participate. Oh, look, I got a text from my grandson.
Grandpa?
Pop, what are you up to? I'll take a picture to let him know, because I can't really text that well.
Just...
Oh my god! It's what the cool kids are calling fire, right?
It's so fire. Okay, I'm gonna... Did I already talk about this?
Tell it anyway, because it's a great story of how we're becoming old and outdated.
I was at a Jamba Juice, and I heard... What did I get? I get a banana berry, like, thing, and it's called banana berry, but I, like, can't eat bananas, so I get banana berry without banana, and then I put raspberry in it instead, and the guy working there was like, oh, that sounds fire, and I said, what? And he just stared at me for a few seconds, and then he goes, I just mean it sounds really good. And I had to, like, I felt really old. I'm like, is that a term? Is it, can you call something?
Is fire a good thing?
Like, I wasn't sure, so I had to look it up afterwards. And I'm sure he probably was thinking, like, wow, this guy just so not, what a dork or something. Because, you know, it's not like I look old. I should know what fire is.
That sounds fire. Do you mean that it sounds hot?
Like, what do you mean? But, yeah, because he wasn't, I'm sure that he wasn't that, he looked like he was in high school, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was just...
You kind of need to be to have a job, at least. Is that still the rule? Gotta be in, like, high school to have a job?
I think you just have to be 16 or, like, 15.
Okay.
For, like, labor laws or something like that.
Child labor laws no longer apply.
Well, I mean, like, when I wanted to lifeguard, I had to be 16 because, not because of, like, what, there was rule.
You have to be strong enough.
You have to be strong enough, and there was certification,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to be 16 in order to actually be certified. And so that was the case, but I don't know if you have to be 16 for, like, every job. If you can...
I guess I don't... I remember my first job being...
Can I make that?
Oh, I guess I was younger than that. I think I was like 13 or 14, and I was working at a pizza place.
Right. I can't make that. How do I... How? How do I... Yay. Damn it, I'm at the beginning.
Oh, you messed up. The beginning's right next to the end?
Uh-huh.
The shit?
Well, the level is just, I'm slowly going around the canyon and then...
The dry canyon.
And slowly working my way up.
You know what? Your grandmother's canyon was not dry last night, if you know what I mean. At least I think it was your grandmother.
I'm not too sure nowadays. You know, and then the really sad part is you know that, like, grandma's been gone for like 12 years, and so you're really like, what?
Oh, grandpa.
What's going, like, what? You're really concerned at that point because it's like, what is he actually talking about?
I went to the Jamba Juice with your grandmother the other day. I asked her if she wanted to go have an orgy, and she said that was fire. Good times with your grandmother. I'm very sorry, everybody.
So, I think the levels are getting bigger.
You know what else was getting bigger? Your grandmother's dry canyon.
Yes, Grandpa. Grandma's not around anymore. That's not what your grandmother said last night. Grandpa, that's not Grandma.
Your grandpa's paying someone to, like, pretend that she's your grandmother.
Oh, so he's not even senile? He's playing, like, a really big joke on you?
No, like, he really misses Grandma, but he's paying, like, a lady of the night to...
Grandpa is paying for a prostitute.
Yes, he's paying for a prostitute to play as Grandma, but he is senile, so he forgot that he's paying her.
She's, like, charging him more and more. Literal grave robber.
No. She really likes him. He's a sweet guy.
Okay.
And on that note, on the next episode of KeyQuest, I'll be sure to tell Grandma to make you some cookies.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. Some sex cookies.